Going over to the cultural part podcast, you have Hollywood celebrities Matthew McConaughey, Billy Bob Thornton, Dennis Quaid, and more calling for Hollywood to move to Texas, which, as if Austin wasn't Austin enough, now you might get Hollywood there, which Hollywood has diminished in influence the past couple of years especially, but it's still a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now this is posted thanks to Matthew McConaughey, who's known for, well, taking copious amounts of illegal substances and then saying, all right. There's no third thing. I think those are the only two things he's known for. He's also in movies from time to time, and people really like him for some reason. Now, admittedly, I actually didn't know that Woody Harrelson was the same person as Matthew McConaughey when I was a kid. Fun fact of the day. And it might be insufferable, but it is 4 minutes and 9 seconds. They're going to say, why should Hollywood move to Texas? Which, physically speaking, they'd save a lot of money, but does Texas really want that? I don't know about that. I'd rather have real businesses like Tesla and, other awesome companies moving here versus the industry of Hollywood and all of Hollywood, what they represent. But without too much further ado, let's hear Matthew McConaughey in this Lincoln commercial. This Hollywood commercial.
You ever wonder if this industry of ours is just chasing its own tail?
No. I don't wonder. Restrictions, regulations, nickel and diamond productions, political lectures. Hollywood, it's a flat circle wood, round and round like a record with the sound off.
So what, you just want to turn the record off?
No. I want to change the tune.
I got a CD of Jonas Brothers B-sides, real deep cuts.
Look, this industry's like somebody's memory of an industry, and the memory's fading. I'm talking about a whole new hub for film and television, a renaissance, a rebirth.
How about a wholesale takeover?
Yeah, small fraction of Texas budget surplus could turn this state into the new Hollywood.
Well, but we're not going to call it Hollywood. We'll call it, Fort Worth, Beaumont,
Austin,
Houston,
El Paso,
Longview,
McAllen,
Brown,
the Alamo.
Frankston.
Yeah.
McConaughey, where are you guys?
I'm already on set. Texas has pulled a boatload of money for film incentives last session.
This session, the sky's the limit.
No, we heading to Texas, Billy Bob.
All right, well, the
Barbecue guy just dropped the grub off, so you might want to get on down here. It looks damn good.
Hey, Billy Bob.
Yeah.
You're on in 5.
Okay, thanks, hon.
All right, dude, I gotta go.
Yep.
Hey, it's Renee. Renee.
Hey, y'all. Just heard from Billy Bob. Told me you're heading to Texas.
That was quick.
That's quick.
Damn.
Well, count me in. I've been hotel hopping in all these other states for way too long. And I get it. I mean, making a production is hard. And if all these other states are going to offer an incentive, then that's where we're going to keep going, I just wish we could bring some of these productions home to Texas.
Well, get down here. Come on.
Yeah, she makes a good point. Why should all these other states take advantage of this investment, but not Texas?
Exactly. We shouldn't have to shoot in Georgia.
Thornton makes.
Well, I can think of one reason, because all those Hollywood folks would want to steal from us, aka raise taxes, heaven forbid actually try to get an income tax in Texas. They would try to California our Texas. That's probably why I think most Texans wouldn't want Hollywood coming here. As they destroy their own state like a virus, they seem to go to the other states and enact the same laws and policies that destroyed California. It's like they don't learn.
Or South Carolina.
Or Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Why don't we just keep that money in Texas?
Ain't all that money like corporate welfare for big Hollywood studios?
No, Wood, it's not.
Lumber yards, restaurants, hotels, housing, thousands of jobs.
Real Texas business owners and citizens. You see, every dollar spent from this incentive puts $4 back in the state of Texas.
Well, that's good ROI.
Productions happen where incentives are.
Texas has the best land, best culture.
So why not the best incentives?
And look, it's not just films with A-list talent either. It's also the independents, commercials, local music videos.
They utilize local infrastructure. So you got all that out-of-state money going into Texans' pockets.
You're telling me my barber is going to benefit from Texas film incentives?
Maybe not your barber, but barbers. Sure.
You know, it just occurred to me that Texas is bigger than most countries. I mean, we got a greater variety of locations than anywhere.
We got deserts, oceans, we got forest, we got rolling hills. Is there anything we don't have?
It's time for Texas to become the home for telling stories that people want to see and hear.
Sounds like it's time for Texas to roll
That's funny because Hollywood doesn't make those anymore, but
camera.
Yep. So what do you say, Texas legislature? You don't like what Hollywood's been dishing?
no, we
Let's
don't.
take over the kitchen.
Crap.
Yeah.
No, leave your. No. And it ends with the screen that says, "True to Texas, let's bring productions home." I guess that gal's name was Renee Zellweger. She doesn't know how to wear a hat, but I guess she's an actress, I suppose. This one pretty well got 2.9 million views, posted by Matthew McConaughey on X, and 53,000 likes, which, yeah, it would boost the economy. Yes, the advantage of it incentivizing businesses to move to Texas, but you'd also bring all the Californians here, which some of them are great. Some of them are escaping the tyranny of California, and I bet they're great gun-loving folks, low tax loving, small government, low taxes, pro-gun. Those folks are awesome. I like them. But you have people who want to raise taxes. You have people who want to implement an income tax. It's one of the most disgusting ideas I've heard in years. Those people will also come from California. Now, California is one of the most, they voted to destroy their own state throughout the years. There's a reason why all those popular films, was it the Breaking Good or Breaking Bad film? I mean, that TV show is mostly filmed in New Mexico, I believe. Or maybe Mexico with all the yellow filters, I think. But it's because those states are infinitely easier to do business with. They are on the point with that. I mean, there's too much regulation in California. That's why pretty much nearly every business that has left, especially small businesses. They can't afford to be there. It's just too burdensome. The taxes are way too high. The regulations are way too high. But you get what you vote for. The people in California, they voted for that time and time again. Now, if they come to Texas, I can't help but think there's a high propensity they would do that yet again. And look at Austin. There's a lot more. I mean, shoot, you can't go 2 weeks without another law in the book over there. And subsequent increase, and it just keeps getting more and more expensive. So this would boost business. I 110% agree with that. The point that they're making in that regard. But does Texas really want those? Do they really want Hollywood to come here? When Hollywood already mostly makes trash. I mean, when was the last time there's a good movie coming out of Hollywood? Or was it just political indoctrination? Or just has a modicum of a storyline? I mean, what year was it? Well, let me know in the comments. When was the last time you actually went to a movie theater to watch a Hollywood film? Now, going to the comments, you got some mixed results. You have Mago Kitty saying yes, getting 6 likes. You have Retro Coast saying Gavin Newscomb just put a California government tax office in Houston. Illegal and major violation of Texas sovereignty. Interesting. That got 276 likes. You have Am I Right saying, quote, nah, we don't want your stuff here. We're done with Hollywood types. And we have been for quite a while now. As a group, y'all pretty much hate America, especially Texas. True. Don't like what you people like, and you have turned Austin into. Used to be such a gem, now it's ruined by liberals. Getting 226 likes. Lindsay Mom says, quote, just don't bring any Democrat, was it horse crap, with you from Hollywood? Or cow crap. I think it's a cow. It's a small emoji. It got 376 likes. Let's see. M. Jones says, everyone knows what this is all about, right? The money's going to use to make these so-called Texas movies will probably come from the taxpayers of Texas. Even money that even money says that this is how Greg Abbott wants to spend their surplus tax money. No, don't want your Hollywood. Getting 35, let's make it 36 likes. Got a couple of people just saying how awesome Texas is, which, community notes, yes, Texas is awesome. Texas Reflection says, quote, just don't bring the Hollywood woke bullshit to Texas, getting 28 likes, which they inevitably will. They're all part of the same group mind think. There's like 2, maybe 3 conservatives in Hollywood. They mostly get blacklisted. You have Chex Rod saying, quote, oh no, Texas doesn't need the BS you bring either. Take a look at what Hollywood-esque production brought to Atlanta. Not just no, but hell no, getting 79 likes. Michael Quinn Sullivan says, quote, Matthew, y'all need to leave that woke leftist crap in California. No one wants to see it, and Texas don't want to pay for it. Yep. Scrolling down more and more. Let's see here. Kai Tenkai says, quote, so long as the Texas film industry doesn't deteriorate in other perverse Hollywood cesspool, are all these big name stars going to ensure that their entertainment production won't evolve another Harvey Weinstein type of depravity? Mm-hmm. And it has a little Hollywood award. It says, quote, and the award for most sycophants, drug addicts, and child abusers in one location goes to Hollywood, getting 157 likes. Yet another reason not to invite them here. Holly Freely says, quote, no, Matthew, Texas does not want Hollywood here. You and everything and everyone you know listed knows that. We certainly don't want our tax dollars funding your perversion. Getting 77 likes. David Bilal says, quote, fantastic explanation of why Texas should spend a little money on incentives to bring movies and productions to Texas, which will in turn bring lots more money to Texas, getting 56 likes. Which, yes, fiscally speaking, this would bring a fair amount of businesses and you would have a ripple effect. I mean, just look at Toyota alone. They brought, 4,000 jobs to the new, well, it's no longer new, but a couple years ago, it was new North America headquarters in Plano, Texas. I mean, there are a lot of ripple effects with, just suppliers, local businesses, restaurants. There are many people who benefit from it. But, in this case, I think it would just chip away at the culture of Texas. And there'd be better businesses that we could provide incentive packages and mechanisms to come here. Yeah, Sheenson saying, quote, no, do not move that Hollywood or Hollyweird here. We can't afford the raising property tax. Getting 56, making 57 likes. And we need to, come on, Greg Abbott, chisel away that property tax. Even folks like me who are renting, ripple effect. Our landlord's property tax go up and shoot, then our rent goes up. Blessed 2025 says, excellent group, getting 78 likes. Keenan says, quote, if you want true diversity in American storytelling, y'all need stories from all of America, getting 155 likes. Let's see. I heard it in the X. It says, quote, didn't Zellweger try to separate herself from Texas during her career? I thought she hated Texas and all the good old country folk, getting 50 likes. Evan Tide says, please don't bring any more Californians to Texas, getting 53 likes. Which, yeah, that's another issue is housing prices just go up and up and up. And hopefully the supply catches up with it. But yeah, geez Louise. Let's see. Lisa Alexander says, quote, George Lane is an amazing young man who happens to be my nephew. Obvious bias aside, fantastic idea. Oh, interesting, getting 5 likes for that. So yeah, a couple mixed results. Let's see, one more. Allison Bill says, quote, we don't want Texas to become Hollywood. Don't California our Texas. Yep, getting 102 likes, which, yeah, I concur. So, yeah, hopefully, maybe you need to write an email like Abbott, be like, hey, don't do that. Jetty Lee also says, don't California Texas, and we'll be fine, getting 41 likes. So, yeah, I can't but think, geez Louise. I think got a couple of memes of Gavin Newsom with everyone leaving his state, which I would argue can you think of a political figure that has driven away more businesses in the past decade or two than Gavin Newsom? I mean, I still have heard of maybe one business in the past 20 years moving to California. They all move out, which again, is just great for other states and their economies. But yeah, for the culture of Texas, yeah, I don't want Hollywood here. But that's just me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments because, as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.